rings. I had 3 pre-market trades this morning from 3 o'clock. Okay, so we had a good short. We had a good short break off the VWAP right around 302. Then we had a reversal come in right around 315, and then we went again below the VWAP, bet about 345, flag pattern, and it dropped pretty good. So right now we consolidating sideways, looking for an entry. I threw out a 33.18 long. It's still a goal. Right now we got the moving average. Looking at the 512 tick chart, we got signals to go short. We got a breakdown below the support at 1625. Let's do 33.16 short with a target at 33.15 with a big level 2. So we can go 16 short. If we're going to take this thing long, 17.5 long, couple ticks above the moving average. Okay, right there. 17.5 long triggered. Go ahead and cancel out the 16 short. 17.5 long, you would win this trade. There's a breakout above the 50. Here we go, moving towards the VWAP at 22.75. Look for the reversal at 19 short.
Stop filled.
There we go,
Order
19 short triggered. You'll won that trade. Make sure you got your brackets in place. I'll try and take this thing a little bit slower. I'm not trading, so I'm gonna just be observing for you guys and giving you guys a bit more insight. Okay, so now we got a reversal arrow. We got a dot of a pivot on the moving average. So we look to go short. Look to go short below the cyan breakout. Let's do a 17 short. If we do tend to reverse to go long, let's put a long above the 50 moving average. Just go 19 long.
Order rejected. Stop filled.
Now remember, those of you doing simulated, there's not much I can say about the touch and go
Order
instant fill.
filled.
Okay, 19 long triggered. You can go ahead and take your profit on that 19 long. Again, with those instant fills, there's really nothing more I can do about that because Okay, the 19 long head triggered. Okay, we got a cup and handle forming at our R2 at 20. I could just say 21, 20.5. It already triggered. Okay, the 20.5 long was the cup and handle entry to go long. We are going to be at the VWAP. So let's take a breakout above the VWAP at 23. Let's do a short reversal at 21.
Stop filled. Order filled.
21 triggered. Short. You'd won that trade. Okay, our VWAP is plotted at 22.5. We got a long. Right now it looks like it's possibly doing a flag pattern entry at the VWAP. I got a 23 long um order above the VWAP breakout, just above the moving average. If we take that 23, look for the target to be up at about 26. We're consolidating right on the VWAP.
Stop filled. Order
Okay,
filled.
that 23 long had triggered. 23 long triggered. You would have won that trade. Okay, we're looking at a target up at 26. And I say 26 because that's your last resistance level at about 230 and 325-ish. Okay, so we can look for a target at that area. And we are pretty much at that area right now, guys. Okay, so 26 was our target area, and our pricing went up to about 25.75, about 26 area. Okay, and then now you just plot the R1 up there. That's your resistance level. Okay, so that was a great breakout. 23 to 26 target. You guys, please tell me you guys got that trade. Okay, called that out early. And you can see the target earlier in the morning. Okay, so here we go. What we're gonna do here. Okay, we are consolidating at price right now. If you're looking at your chart, okay, we are right around the 33.26 area, just like I called it, because that was our last resistance level at 333 this morning, or 325-ish. Okay, if you look at your chart, you're gonna see that right there. That's our last resistance peak. Okay, so we got a reversal above with 33.25. Okay, we are probably headed right back down towards the VWAP, which is a good because then we can start all over what we just did. Okay, if we go back down to the VWAP, we can place another order again at 23 to climb back up there towards the 26 level. Okay, okay, let's take an order above the moving average. Let's go 20. See, we already got the resist 26 long. I got a big level two at 26.25. I got a big level two at 27.5.
Stop filled.
27.5 ish would be our magenta resistance level. We're at
Order
about
filled.
2 o'clock this morning. Okay, so that order had triggered. Okay, let's do that one again. 26 reversal. Still got bigger level twos on the upside. Let's do that thing. Let's do that 26 long again. Okay, the 26 long had triggered. You got one tick bracket in. Okay, you got level two up at 27.5. Possible flag pattern. And not only that, if you look at your 512, we are channeling upwards. Okay, so that 26 long head triggered. Let me go ahead and draw this channel, and then you can see. Oop. So that 26 long head triggered. See if you got your one tick bracket or whatever in there, you would have got that. We are forming a resistance level. Posting a picture on the chat room for the channel right now. Let's see if we get out of that channel area. Okay, so right now we got a ascending wedge right now at 26.5 resistance. Okay, so if you look at your chart pattern, we got ascending wedge. What happens? Probably going to break down to the bottom side. Okay, let's do a 25 short, and then we cover our bases if it does go to the long side. Breakout above this 2650 resistance level. 25.5 short. 27 long.
Stop filled.
Popped
Order
above
filled.
that resistance level. Tricky. 27 long triggered. Now I'm not sure the situation if you're trading live and it's filling over there, but I'm calling a pass through. So if it passed through the price, I'm assuming it triggered. So at 27 long was a win. You would have got paid out on that profit. We did hit our level two area, big level two at 28.25. So your target would be at 28, right? We always stay one tick below your level two price. That way we can pretty much guarantee we'll get filled. Okay. So that 27 long was a 27.5. You would have won that trade. Okay, let's look for a short below the moving average. Let's do a short at 27. Big level two at 26.25. Okay, we're just holding, waiting for something to show. I got 27 short here. You got bigger level twos showing up on the bottom side. Looks like our MACD is headed towards the zero. Let's see if you can break this support right here at 27.25. Take that reversal. You can follow that reversal bubble right there at 27.75 since it's pulled back. Road is thin. Bracket should be small. We got a support at 27.25. Consolidating sideways. I still got a breakout at 27 short. Limit order. And if we do break up to the upside, it'll be at 28.5, 28.5 long.
Stop filled. Order
There we go,
filled.
27 short, triggered. Okay, you would have won that trade. 1 point in on that trade, break down below the cyan. Okay, should take your profit on that 27 short. If we do break down below, let's go below the cyan at 25.75, 25.5 short. Take this thing. Cyan would be acting as your heavy support level, yeah. So you need to break that. The candle needs to break that in order for it to drop towards the next target, which would be at the VWAP. Okay. We are at the zero line on the MACD, so we are probably going to go short.
Stop
Okay.
filled.
So we are testing that cyan right now. We got a wedge forming.
Stop filled.
You can take this if you want the reversal, 27 long. At 26.25, you can do a that order in at 26.25 reversal. There's the breakdown below 25.5 short. So you see how that magenta is acting like a really strong support level. Yeah. So right now we're gonna look and observe these things. There's two things that can happen. It'll break out of this level right now, either upside or below. So we got a 25.5 short, 27 long. Okay. Right now everything
Order
is at this
rejected.
26 level. You got the 50 MA, you got the moving average, and you got your cyan support. So it's a heavy level right here. Okay, so only two things can happen off of this. It'll break out above or below it. Okay. And because we're below the zero line, I think we're going to break down below this cyan. Okay, as soon as we see the body of the candle break below it, it's going to be confirming our move down short.
Stop
Here we
filled.
go. 25.5 head triggered. 25.5 head triggered. You don't want this trade. Remember now to keep your bracket small because your road is small. Okay, we are riding the moving average. So if you know the rule of the moving average, when we ride the
Order
moving
filled.
average, we're going to be moving with the trend. Okay, gotta have patience with this thing. We can look for a level two, first level two target at 23.75. Okay, it popped right above the moving average right now. We still got that 27 long. Okay, the reason why we didn't call an entry earlier is because if you were into that trade, that short trade, that would have made you a stop limit, right? So remember now when we have that when we enter a trade, we're gonna cancel out our upside or lower order. Okay, so we don't want to be prematurely stopped, right? If we have a trade in. Right now, based on candle pullbacks, we got a pretty safe pullback zone is about 6 ticks. Okay. Okay, so now if you're not in any trade, we're looking at this thing right now. We got the moving average 24.75. We can do a 24.5 short, 26 long above the right on the 50 MA.
Stop filled.
If we do go short at that 24.5, um, level twos look almost even, so we can work our way towards the VWAP. Okay, looks like it's headed toward the VWAP right there. So it's very crucial to watch the candles in conjunction with the moving average. Okay? Not the 50, which is, should be white. Right? We had a tutorial on how to put that on last week. Okay, so but we got the regular 7 EMA and SMA, that green and red line, that long green and red line. That's the common moving average that we use with these signals. Okay, so depending on how the candles are in relative to their moving average is going to pretty much determine which direction we are. Yeah. So if you see now the moving average below the price action, so it looks
Order
like we're going to
filled.
go reversal towards the upside. Okay, so we got a 26 long right on the 50 because the candle is now displaying above the moving average. So remember now the rule is like if the candles are above the moving average, we're pretty much going to be in a buying territory. If the candles are below the moving average, we're going to be in a selling territory. Okay. And if the candles are pretty much riding the moving average, then we are going within that trend. Okay, 26 long head triggered. Okay, the 26 long we called earlier head triggered. You would have won that trade. You're 1 point in. You're going to probably break above this magenta line is at 27. Okay, so if you took your profits on this trade, which is a winning trade, you can do a breakout above the magenta. Okay, but remember now your level would be at 28. Okay, so even if you take a 27.5 long, if it breaks out, you're probably looking at only, see what I got a resistance at. We got the resistance at R4 at 28.50, 28.25. That'll be your next target level. Okay. If we do go short, we're gonna take this thing at 26 short,
Stop filled.
just below the 50. Okay, this thing is gonna be really tight. Okay. So that uh 2750 would have been triggered. I take it. Um, Not sure if it'll pass through if you guys are doing it live.
Order filled.
Okay, but that 2750 long would be triggered, and you would have been you would have won that one take trade. It's gonna go up to the next R4, that resistance level right there, which is at 2825. Okay, so right now let's shoot for a reversal at 27. Okay, there, 2825. It hit that level. I got a 27 short reversal on the moving average. Or 27 2725. There's your R1. Okay, so let's see where's our next level two at. Well, let's go 29 long, 27.5 short.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Okay, big level two at 30.
Stop filled.
All signals are in favor of the long. Possibly might go long. We got big level two at 30, big level two at 31. Let's see what else we got. Okay, the
Order
29 long.
filled.
The 29 long had triggered. If you look at your 1 minute, we were at a cup and handle entry. So that 29 long would have been good. You would have won that trade. Okay, so we are in a long territory right now. Let's look for a short. So you see how we're riding the moving average? Okay, so we're riding the moving average, which means we're going to be riding a trend. Now, if the candle opens up and closes below that, the moving average, then you know we're going to go in that particular direction. Okay, look for level two targets to get hit. Okay, so here's a perfect example. You see how the candles are now below the moving average, not even touching it? That's a possible signal that we may be looking towards going a short. Okay, but now it went up and it touched the moving average, so it still continues to go long. So that 29 long, we still in um, as far as hitting our level two targets. Okay, so right now, if you're completely out of a trade, okay, let's take a long at 31 on moving average. 31 long,
Stop filled. Order filled.
31 long had triggered. Still got that level two up there at 32.5. You can confirm this by looking also at your 22.33 and your 1 minute. Okay, now look at your candles in conjunction to the moving average. We're kind of sitting up below it, looking for a short. Okay, so we're going to go put our order at 30.5 short. As if you got out of this trade right now. Okay. A 31 long would probably got you there one tick because your road is thin. Okay. Your road is thin, your bracket should be smaller. So now our candles are all opening up below the moving average. So we're going to look for a short over here. Let's do a 30.5 short. And if we continue to go long, we're going to bust it right on the moving average to go up. Okay. 32 long.
Stop filled.
32 long
Order
triggered.
filled.
Okay, 32 long trigger. Be right back on the moving average. Our level 2 target is hit. Our next level 2 target is at 34.
Order rejected. Stop filled.
33.75 would be ideal. Okay, but you would have still got your profit and you would have still got your target or brackets filled at that 32 long. All right, got that triple tree reversal. Okay, so now we're below the moving average. Our reversal should be in play. Okay, so we are at our 30-minute mark. Okay, guys, so a lot of these trades that I called, um, we're winning trades. Okay, just kind of seeing where the market is going at ahead of time. Okay, same thing. I'm using the visual looking at the moving average. I'm also looking at the support and resistance breakout and along with the level 2 targets. Okay, so the level 2 targets will actually draw
Stop
at the
filled.
price in like a magnet. Okay, and then we're going to set our target like one tick, maybe one or two ticks below the level. Okay, again, once you get if you have your brackets, you would have got filled on target. Um, so right now we're looking at the price action. Looks like it's consolidating. So at this level, we already know what we're gonna do upon consolidation. Okay, we're gonna play either a breakout to the upside or breakout to the bottom side. Okay, either way, we got winning trades. We guarantee hit our quota this morning because there were several trades that were paid off to win. Um, so if you haven't won any trades, something is wrong with your strategy. Okay, a lot of them that I called had pretty much hit your two ticks. Okay, some even ran for a point or more. Okay, we had good trends going up. Remember that channel I posted earlier? That's typical channel trading. Okay, you stay within that channel. We did break down below it, but then we also took our thing above the VWAP and then we ran above. Okay, trending above. So that was a winning trade. You guys should have been positive on that. Um, if not, I think you guys have an anxiety issue. Something you're gonna have to overcome. So there's a lot of patience and there takes a lot of what do you call it? I'm not gonna say gonads, but you gotta have aggressive. You gotta be aggressive towards the market. Okay, kind of trust the signals. Okay, make sure you put your stops in place, but you gotta trust the signals. If everything is weighing in one direction, meaning if you look at your 233, 512, 1 minute, is everything is weighing in you know in one particular direction, is everything is pretty much going green, then we are gonna be buying. Okay, so just you gotta trust that, put it in, at least get your quota. Once you make your four ticks, you're pretty much good for the day. Um, and then we can build on that, right? Build and take it from that level and kind of progress. Okay. Um, but that's pretty much it. I mean, we're doing the same thing over and over again. So you just gotta find and execute the perfect entry. Okay. So right now, I would say there's really nothing much play right now. There's because it's consolidating. So we can draw our rectangle and do our consolidation breakout above our rectangle level. That's called the zone. And then we can kind of go from there. Okay. If any of you gonna need anything, let me know. Um, Right now, I think two people. You guys need to get me your IDs. Message me your IDs, Ahu and Hong Tran. Let me look at your charts. So give me your IDs and stuff. Let me take a look at it. Um, and we can go from there. I'll be on the chat room. I'll be on the chat room for a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go back trade a little bit, and then yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, guys, have a great day.